back. It is Shay Seeking. Hold on, let me make sure this thing's on this couch. Okay, it's not. It's all right. I promise. I thought that was some intimates. Okay, on the couch. All right. So so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go into the book of Romans. Now we was gonna go into Psalms, right? We still gonna do it, but there's something about this up in here, up in Romans. Okay. Hmm. So death from rejecting God. Okay. Ooh. Mm. Okay, so we're just gonna skim through this real quick. I'm about to just go to the parts that I already had highlighted for some reason here. Okay, let's see who we talking about when we in the book of Romans. Okay, and again, welcome back to the platform. It's Shay Seeking from American Aborigines Unchained on Facebook and American Empress Unchained here on YouTube. And yeah, this is not your mama's Bible study because we know that their story sometimes lies. So we're here to tell hers. Okay, when it's talking about the 𝑘𝑒𝑚𝑟𝑒𝑑𝑖𝑘𝑎s. Okay, and that is again this whole entire landmass is how I look at it. You know, they tell us there's 7 continents, but again, I only see 2 large bodies of water, but 2 large portions of land surrounded by bodies of water. Okay, one over here and one over there, and so I see that there's 2. Okay, so anyways, we're in Romans. We're gonna go ahead and go here now. Today I've been really like, oh, like, I've just been like feeling what, and like I know just like a little while ago, like I even got snippy with my daughter. See, and I feel like this is this. Look at this. I didn't picked up this deck here, and look what's at the bottom. This energy. This is this, you know, but I feel like this is the energy of somebody that's a backstabber, and now the knives are going towards their back and over their head. But this is my energy. I feel this is this. Okay, soft and subtle, very subtle. All right, very subtle, very cunning. Very subtle, very cunning. It feels like the energy today is transgressions. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and read this. Okay, so we're at Romans 1:1. Okay, we're in the Living Bible. Okay, because we're living in the times. Okay, and we are all living creatures, regardless of what nationality they try to pin you under. Okay, to a certain extent, right? Maybe that's why I had laws written here. All right. So it says, dear friends in Rome. Okay. Now, where would Rome be today? Because this makes me think about how did we get here to Romans? Okay. Because we were in Psalms and somebody else yesterday. With Mark. I think it was Mark. Okay. So how did we even get here? Now it was asking about, do somebody pay somebody some taxes? Okay. Now, why do I feel like this? See, and that's what I said about that energy of that world card being stuck in between and being naked and irritated as fuck at this point in time. Okay. Let me go on here and try. But you know what? Like I said, nothing I'm saying on this platform or on this channel or have ever said, no matter how many curse words have been used, is worse than any of these things that these people that consider themselves to be above someone or the ones that are making decisions, all right, for others in this world, on this worldwide scale. Okay, what some of these people end up doing behind the scenes, okay, or in these churches. So I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. Okay, like I said. All right, we got judgment being called here, and I think it is because of all of this 8 of Wands energy here. Okay, all of these attacks, call it physical, spiritual, mental, you know, psychological, biological, chemical, whatever. It's all of this shit right here. It's just, you know, and I think that's what I'm on right now. It's just like, shut up. Like, I just have to keep it all the way real because this God would want me to do that. Okay. Like, I'm noticing this part right here because they're trying to get Jesus or Christ or someone in that energy to react in a certain light. Okay. Yeah, so they can turn your world upside down. There's so many cards in here that's upside down right now. That's in reverse. And I haven't shuffled the deck. I'm just looking for a certain card here, okay? Because, again, we have to keep on looking at this energy here. With this star energy here, okay? Ugh. I feel like the thing that's got me most bothered is people got the nerves. You got the nerves. And see, that's my problem. And we got the nerves to point the finger, again, with this crafty council, okay? This Three of Pentacles, or these secret meetings that's going on behind the scenes. These are liars, okay? They're fucking liars, okay? We got the King of Cups and Sneaky Pete here. A lot of some of these individuals, again, some so-called Emperor energy, because a lot of these motherfuckers is just really not that, okay? I really feel like the real motherfuckers that the emperors ain't even really in no position right now. That power was taken away from them by people that don't know nothing about handling power and handling the livelihoods of people, so they creep, okay? And then they blame other groups of people for the things that they end up doing. And then we end up wondering why people like me pointed out the fact that we need to be looking at ourselves and healing ourselves first before we go there. But no, I'm one of them when I talk like that. So, I mean, it's just annoying a little bit. So that's where I'm at, okay? And so, again, there's a sense of somebody's telling somebody not to be conceited or arrogant or something in this text. And that's not me. That's not me at all. Matter of fact, I'm one of the people, like I said, that stayed in a certain situation so that I can be with the people that would more likely need me to help them, not on a financial scale, not even on, but to realize what's going on in this day and age. Being one that didn't know myself. So, it's just that kind of energy. Like, people take I don't know, maybe I'm not really good with, communicating with people on that kind of scale, right? Unless we are personal friends, then I'm down to earth and we really get down. You know what I'm saying? If we cool, we cool. Like, I don't even know why people, feel the way that they do. With anybody that know me, know I'm cool as fuck at the end of the day. Okay? But I feel like it just so happens that the people that know I'm cool, they don't want me to be that way because they want the position of power, or they want the respect of the community, or they want whatever it is. And so they had to do whatever they did to defile certain people's energy. Okay? And those above agreed with those people because of a couple of clips or something that they thought they knew about me. And now there's this whole energy. And it's almost like like I told you, it's like this push-pull situation with the energy right now. Okay? But it's very subtle. You wouldn't even notice it's really there. But on a solar level, possibly, okay? It is. So we have dear friends in Rome. So this Romans, okay? And I don't know why, again, it's giving me Roe, like Roe versus Wade, okay? Or ROE, okay? Matter of fact, I think it was somebody that was on my Facebook page or something like that before that had that name, actually, if I'm not mistaken. So again, dear friends in Rome, okay? It says this letter is from Paul, okay? Now, again, I don't know, letters from Paul, okay? I don't know, is Paul the one talking about chastity? Because I feel like this is a little bit like, and that's what I'm saying, we're going into this kind of thing here, okay? It says, Jesus Christ, slave. Chosen to be a missionary and sent out to preach God's good news. So this is dear friends in Rome. Do it say in Rome and Jerusalem? Do it say in Rome and Orlando, Florida, Disney? Do it say in, what do it say? Say, dear friends in Rome. This letter is from Paul, Jesus Christ's slave. So this is a slave or a worker that's bringing a message here, okay? This slave has been chosen to be a missionary, okay? And sent out to preach God's, with a capital G, good news. The good news was promised long ago by God's prophets in the Old Testament. So this was a broken promise or something that was promised a long time ago, okay? And somebody held it back, okay? And they might be a little bit confused as to why God would be pissed off, or would they already just know that? Because I'm seeing Rome, but I'm also sensing something to do with I'm hearing like California love, right? This good news was promised long ago by God's prophets in the Old Testament. Okay, and the fact that this okay, so this must be something that was going on when, you know, God was walking in the garden still. Okay. It is the good news about his son. Okay, son just means descendant. So this can be a daughter as well. It could be a woman, a man, okay, or possibly in this day and age, a transgender. It doesn't matter. It could be any of those three entities in this day and age, okay? We cannot discount certain people because of who they are outwardly in this day and age, because they're here, right? Even when we're talking about skin tone, we cannot discredit it. Now, that's where people just really get tripped up here. News about his son, okay? His descendant, okay? This could be, like I said, any of the three. It says, Jesus Christ, our Lord, who came as a human baby, born into King David's royal family line. Now, now the fact that it says it like this, I don't know. Like I said, when I'm reading text, I read it the way I read it. I see it how I see it. There's always something else going on in my mind that elaborates. Again, if it resonates with you, it do, and if it don't, it don't. But everything is not going to have a word the way it's written here. So again, it is good news about his son. For me, I'm feeling like this is somebody saying the good news about their because is it the good news about Paul's son? Because this is who this really talking about in the beginning. This is a letter from Paul, Jesus Christ. This is basically talking about Paul here. So again, when it says this right here, it is the good news about his son. Now, like I said, I don't know why this is making me think that this is talking about Paul's son. Because we were just talking about John the Baptist, right? That was going around baptizing just like Jesus Christ was baptizing. So it's almost like on the verge of like I told y'all, there's always a doppelganger energy. There's always, or a yin and a yang, or as above, so below, or a good and evil, or the real one and then not the real one. The imposter, okay? It's always that. It's like a chase. It's like a, it's like an unchained versus an unpacked. Yeah, I said that. But we already realized that one is going to be spiffed up real shiny and nice and put up in front of on an altar or whatever, okay? No, one is going to be on the pedestal of God, okay? Now, you may not notice that pedestal, all right? Or maybe you do, because it's a certain light. But one had to be spiffed up real nice, shiny, and bright and put in front of you, okay? That's the one that, and that's the one that's in the dirt with you, the one that got the real pure light, the light on them, or the ones, right? And then you're going to have the one that's real, they got to go through a lot to get there, okay? And then they use other things, worldly, material things, to brighten up their appearance. Those are the ones that say, let them eat cake. But in this case, I feel like somebody wants to turn the sword, because I'm seeing King of Swords energy. So we're going to go ahead and start pulling these cards out, okay? Because I'm seeing King of Swords energy here, okay? But, yeah, we have a Tower moment in reverse here, and we have the Moon in reverse here. So again, same thing, the Moon and the Sun. The Moon and the Sun. See, okay, look at all these rumors, okay? So again, this energy is giving me energy of rumors, a little. So the same way people is, like the World card, that little person is in her ear. It's like that. But judgment is being called here, though. And I guess it's about this family. They're trying to see what they're going to do about this family. Because this is what these people's agenda is, to put this family on blast some kind of way. All right? Because they want the power. Now remember this. Okay, I had to go ahead and take it. Now remember this is the first things that was at the bottom of this deck, okay? And these are the ones we pulled from this one here. Oh, we also got the Emperor too, okay? And then Crafty Council here, okay? And we got the Star card, all right? And we got the girl right here that's sitting here being blinded and bound, all right? It's almost like all these swords belong to Kings of Swords energy. You know? Damn. Because almost like somebody was about to finish this temple, but something happened to them. You know, what story is that in this text? That somebody was making a temple or whatever, okay? And they couldn't be, they couldn't finish building their temple. They had to go off somewhere, and then they came back to build their temple. But I can't remember, something was wrong or off about the temple. You know what I'm saying? I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to have to go into that. I'm going to have to go into that a little bit later. But definitely that's making me think about some type of storyline here, okay? And the fact that we have this Hermit here in reverse lets me know, because this is my God energy. Sometimes not even God, maybe even like a Lucifer energy sometimes here, okay? That is paying a close attention to this star, okay? And we do have this Star card energy out here, okay? I'm hearing like birds lament, or why does the cage birds sing, okay? But this person is like somebody that is maybe like a mastermind, okay? That's observing this star energy, okay? Like I said, like the star on, you know, that seal, okay? For the Bruton family that was trapped, okay? So this gives me the energy, like I said, it being in reverse, that somebody's not keeping a close eye on something. So maybe that's where, okay, so again, maybe that's why I'm getting this Nine of Wands energy here, okay? Of somebody sitting here, like, it's almost like this is somebody sitting here trying to be on guard, okay? In the night or something, okay? Shedding a light on something, standing at a, you know, a makeshift little fence that anybody could just come through and knock that motherfucker down. But, you know, let's see, this the Nine of Wands, is that the same thing? No, this is the Eight of Swords, okay? So yeah, but she's standing there like, you know, I'm gonna protect, I'm gonna defend myself, I'm gonna protect myself here. She even got her two afro puffs. She rocked rough and stuff with her afro puffs, okay? So again, this giving me the energy of somebody, you know what I'm saying, using something. They have this torch, or they have this guiding light here, okay? This could be a son. I mean, this could be looked at as a son of God energy, protecting the fortress or whatnot, okay? And then we have the Four of Swords here, where this person is still mending from a broken heart here. Now, this heart is laying in this nest with her. She in this, so this is giving me Anunnaki energy here. Okay, this could be taken energy, okay? Some part of you could have been taken. Somebody could be planning on taking. You know, there's these large like thorns or woven branches coming through her, around her body too. It's almost like she looked like she can just get up from this nest anytime and walk away, but actually is not, because she looked like she kind of trapped here. You see how those branches are kind of like winding around her body here? Yeah, somebody's holding somebody's heart back, okay? So she's all dirty and everything too. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we got a King of Wands here, okay? So I don't know. Like I said, I wonder if this is the King of Wands here energy. I don't know. I'm hearing like Lion King kind of energy here. I mean, this fire or whatever that's at the tip of his torch is a crown here, okay? You know, I feel like the script has been flipped right now, okay? Because I did see the Five of Wands energy for a second there. We got the sun energy here, okay? With this bright, hella bright, crazy light here, okay? Like this solar plex, like something's jumping, like coming out of her chest here, okay? So I feel like, I don't know, I'm hearing something like be free here, okay? But actually, to be free is just basically, would you leave already? Okay. And I don't know. It just seemed like this person is just, but it's kind of like this fool right here card is giving me somebody's playing with these people's emotions. They sit here like, is the person going to leave? Is they going to go? Is they going, did we win? Did we lose? You know, every time you leave the house to go to the grocery store, a motherfucker wondering if you leave in the, you know, to leave the country or something like this. Did they run you off your land or something like that? You know, it's just kind of like some crazy energy that I'm sensing here around here lately, okay? And I feel like it got something to do with, like I said, a lot of these King of Swords energy here. These people that were so in a rush to get all this paperwork and these documents done and everything in order to have some position of power, even over people that's probably more powerful than them. But since they were able to convince the public, you know what I'm saying, that they didn't have to listen to me or someone like me, okay? You know what I'm saying? That has a sensible way and somewhat different kind of connection with source, right? You have to be like a Hebrew Israelite, or you had to be in a church, you know what I'm saying, or something like that for somebody to listen to what you're saying, okay? It's just so funny because the same people now, they're looking like, oh man, what did we get ourselves into? And it's the same thing I said that we was getting ourselves into when we was getting ourselves, well, when y'all was getting ourselves into it. And that's not cocky. That's just saying it how it is. It's not even saying it in no kind of way. So this good news was promised. So somebody's been holding back some kind of promise, some kind of information, probably inheritance, probably something of this nature, some kind of entitlement, land allotment, something, some kind of information, documents, resources, something, okay? All right, so again, it says, who came as a human baby, okay? Born into King David's royal family line and being raised from the dead, he was proved to be the mighty son or descendant, female or masculine or trans, remember, okay, of God, okay, who with the holy nature of God, him or herself, all right, with the holy nature of God, him or herself, okay? And now through Christ. So something must have happened to the Yeshua energy here. Or this is something somebody should have gave this news a long time ago, or this is something that's about to be happening within the next year. I'm seeing like a year or next year, okay? I don't know. That's what's making me think it's funny right here to say, you know, Dad, did he tell you about his son? That seemed like a complete sentence to me. Jesus Christ, our Lord, who came as a human baby, okay? Born in the King David's royal family line and being raised from the dead, he was proved to be the mighty son of God. See, the way that this is worded make me think it's wordplay going on here. But again, I digress. Because this could also be somebody that married into a family here, okay? or a fake marriage, or somebody that attached themselves onto somebody legally. It's so much. I don't know why. I don't deal with this because I don't deal with people really. But I can only imagine how many people have been approached by crooked people. It's like Agent Smith. Like it's like the Matrix, man. It's like the Matrix with those agents or whatever. It's like you can't trust, like, man. I don't know. Maybe people just live in a different world than I do. It's just like, ugh. I'm just disgusted, I think. And now through Christ. All right. So Christ now. It says, and now through Christ, all the kindness of God has been poured out upon us deserving. Okay. Now we have the star card here. Now, I just said something about the star. Okay. The Star of David, Ram fan. I'm also finding out this one of these stars or whatever. I'm not saying that this is it, but this is what it's making me think of. Okay. It's also making me think about like some nature, a star. Asterisk, we still have that sitting out here. Astarte, Esther, Easter, or whatever. Okay. I mean, it's still just giving me that energy here of the mother, the Ruach, whatever. Okay. Yeah. And I still feel like somebody's trying to play that game or trying to be in that energy. But this is somebody that came after. I mean, like, I just don't understand. I think, I think that's what it is. Like, I'm not, so it's saying don't be some kind of way, but I feel like there's some masculine that is under spell work or something, man. And like, I mean, I'm just saying, even if this is just energy of what we're supposed to be here doing, somebody and something doesn't want us to do that. And again, there is we had that snake sitting here, okay? Or even a jackass here, okay? Energy. Smack. I'm telling you, somebody that might be on smack or smack crack, okay? Break your mama's back, okay? We did have something about somebody getting sand out their crack in that damn cars last night. Maybe somebody rumbling around on the beach or something. I don't know, okay? And I was just writing down something in my list, in my journal. And I said, okay, okay, so these masculines ain't going nowhere. The connection is too strong, okay? It's for me. It's just a pull, okay? I already know basically too that it's the women that's around them. See, everything was fine when we were going amongst everything with the plan. I think we're supposed to do certain things, make sure all us was straight, and then move on in some other kind of elaborate way. All right. Even if it was to part from each other and never see each other again, or part from each other and go into these things, even though I feel like in my sense, we were supposed to be some kind of pact or something. But, all these other people got in the way and it ruined that. Okay. So what I was writing was to keep their females in, like, I mean, if I'm gonna have to deal with these females, and because I can't see these women, I just know they're there and I can sense them when I see them. But it's not like and a lot of these are like readers and tarot card readers and seers and other oracles and stuff like that. So I always felt some kind of way why these women are able to peer into my energy or even watch or surveil me. And I don't even know who these women is. So so again, it's almost like that Israel should have the right to protect herself. I don't even know who the fuck, when, where, what, how, you know what I'm saying? It's just a messed up. And so for a masculine to think that if this is an emperor energy or a masculine that I'm supposed to spend my life with, being this entity that I am on this plane right now, that should be well, excuse me, possibly respected, but mainly protected. I should not have to guess if I'm being fucking protected. Okay. Somebody might think, why are you asking for that? Well, it doesn't matter because Source got that. I know that now. But I'm figuring out that the reason why I was allowed to go and feel like I'm suspended in the air or just falling like Alice down that damn hole or whatever, okay, was to teach me shit along the way. Y'all noticed that when she was falling, I think there was stuff up in the air and stuff with her. Like things would, even this made me think about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory when he went up in the bubble thing. There's stuff like was suspended in the air with her as she was falling, okay? That she was observing things on her way down, okay? I don't even know where we're going with this. It says all the, and I think maybe because I'm a little frustrated. So I'm going to calm down, okay? It says all the kindness of God has been poured out upon us undeserving sinners. And now he or she is sending us out around the world to tell all the people everywhere the great things God has done for them, so that they too will believe and obey him or her. Okay? So I'm wondering if this, you know, it's like almost like I'm hearing like the great something, you know, like how back in the early 1900s, some man would come around with some kind of antidote or some type of, because this Page of Cups energy here, okay, will go around the world, okay, with this school of fish or something. Well, like, okay, so like to go around the world with this something and call it the great something syrup or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking apothecary kind of energy, okay? They would have those jars and stuff like that, like a medicine man or something like this, okay? It's like somebody's bottling up somebody's, I don't want to say bodily fluids, or somebody's bottling up something and sharing it, okay? And whatever this is, I don't know, this is putting a sun in reverse. I don't know which sun, okay? This is the grown man sun. I'm hearing, you know, I'm a man now, but the person is, I never really get this sun card in reverse. I never really get the sun card in reverse anyway. But it's like a grown man still gonna do what they gonna do. You see what I'm saying? I don't know why I'm hearing like discipline, okay? Why discipline is mama's boy, baby boy. But I mean, I feel like, you know, somebody doing things that somebody said they couldn't be, and that's why they in reverse here, okay? I don't know. Because I'm hearing somebody saying, don't be proud of me, okay? I guess it's just like, I don't know, somebody that chooses not to do. I don't know, we got the King of Pentacles here, and he's hiding his coin in his coat, like pretending like he ain't got no money, but maybe he do, okay? Okay, so this is maybe putting two suns. Okay, so one sun is in reverse, and then the little baby boy sun is in the upright, okay? So something that this big sun is doing is going to affect him some kind of messed up way here, okay? If it hasn't already. But it's almost like this little sun is, you know, it's almost like the book of Enoch, okay? When I think somebody had died or left, okay? And in the end, the earth, whoever healed the heart of the earth was, I think it was a child or something that was born, a boy king, okay? Can't raise a man, okay? Oh, Lord. See, but I feel like somebody think they funny. Okay, let's just read. I think somebody trying to do something out of spite here. Or maybe they doing it to protect or preserve, okay? Maybe that's why I didn't want to come in here. But, I mean, I do things real time, y'all, so y'all can see, all right? All right, so this could also have been something that already happened. This is 1 and 6 and 7. This could have happened 6 or 7 years ago. And you, dear friends in Rome, are among those he or she dearly loves you too. Okay? You too are invited by Jesus Christ to be God's very own. Yes, his or her holy people. May all God's mercies and peace be yours from God our Father and from Jesus Christ our Lord. So this makes me think that somebody is thinking, it's like claiming rights to something here. Okay, and we're talking about this energy here that's pouring out this water here. But, you know, I feel like this, I don't know, this is like allowing people to have access to somebody as like a public property. And it's a whole fucking god. It's a whole empress here or emperor, okay? Or a couple, all right? Open borders, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Like a piece, you know, a pie, sweet potato pie, okay? Okay, so somebody's praying for an opportunity. It says God willing here, okay? This is kind of like something what I was writing in my journal today about God's will, okay? But I'm just thinking what it will be my will be done in this particular case, okay? Because there have been times where I feel we were reading the text and it's saying that it was somebody else's will other than God's will. So, I mean, it depends on how, I guess, you're looking at it. But I do feel like there's a copycat energy sitting there, like wearing my skin almost, damn near, okay? My whole energy, my whole vibe, my whole man, my whole everything, you know what I'm saying? My whole gift of a promise of a future doing something here. And it's like this masculine think he getting over on somebody, but it's just like we're a whole, I mean, like, you could also think that the grass is so fucking much greener, possibly, until you step on that shit and fall right through it. And that's what, I don't know. That's what I sense. I'm not gonna, like, you know, feel no kind of ways about it, but hurt for a second and realize that it's not even being like what it is. This is like what it is. Like I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's just like what the. I mean, I just think that's funny that all these people think that they could team up and just have a secret something and then choose something and move on with it. Like, if that's like what it is, I don't know. It's like somebody is born, they got the birthright, the blood flowing through their veins, they know who they is, they've been built up to do this thing, and then these people on the outside think that they can come in and choose what's gonna happen next for this person, and then put this person on public display. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why because I'm wondering if something like this has happened in the past, and like, because I'm hearing like Haley's comment and like some kind of comet energy here, okay? Like a daughter or something in a father figure, like, and somebody being pissed. I don't know. I just feel like I just sense this energy here. Somebody's turn, because it did say in Mark the other day that, you know, this is a holy temple, okay? And you guys are trying to turn it into something else, right? So what they're doing is, I don't know, it's like just something weird and trippy with astral energy. Like, these people is fucking hard-headed. They don't listen, you know, they just want to do what the fuck they want to do, and that could get to somebody's head really real quick and make a nation very fucking sick. You see what I'm saying? And then when you put something on their ass, they thought they was getting something when you put something else on their ass, okay? When God puts something else on their ass for messing around, then they want to blame you. They want to burn you at the stake. No, motherfucker. You don't get to come here with no fork and knife like this is a fucking steak, bitch. You, like, I'm just feeling like the sense of women, again, being defiled in a sense, and that's my number one, that's one of my number one fucking pet peeves. and children. We have 18, no need to fear. Remember how powerful you are. Okay? And speaking of Alice in Wonderland, these is on these cards, okay? We have, who in the world are you? Okay? Getting to know the new you, okay? All right? So, I don't know. I feel like these are people that actually think that they have tried to make royals or those in high society into slaves because they got somebody else reading the Bible to them, of some motherfuckers that wanted some kind of power and authority or something like that, especially over feminine energy, especially very empowered feminine energy here, okay, that couldn't be bought or paid for, all right, that know what they're here to do and they're going to do it regardless, okay, that kind of energy. So we got sneaky Pete fucking energy in here. You know what I'm saying? Sneaking around. You know what I'm saying? Doing whatever the fuck they're doing. And it's just like, what is going on? Because it's just like, who the fuck is these people? What the fuck is in the White House? Like, I don't know. We got 15, a message for a rabbit. Okay. Service to the animal world, okay? So I feel like this is somebody trying to humble somebody or bring somebody down to some kind of status here where they will deal with the animal world. Now, this might be a masculine energy that just want to trick the fuck off, right? And he's mad because his feminine energy comes off more fucking bold and stronger than he is. So he feels the need to bring her down a notch by allowing her to be defiled or left in the arms of people that don't give a fuck about her. You know what I'm saying? And that's just some whack. And see, that's what I'm saying about this. And see, that's why I'm saying, that's why I can't probably do this job no more. You see what I'm saying? Okay? Because this could be a masculine, or this could just be some mad motherfucker in the community that couldn't get with a bitch like me. So, you know what I'm saying? And when we're talking about the spice of life energy, or just like, even when you think about sweet potato pie, it's got a lot of spices in it. So that's what I call American women. Okay? Everybody want a piece of it. All right? So yeah, somebody that's dirty as hell, okay? And that's all I'm saying, all right? All right, so we have blast here. So again, I guess this is God putting somebody on blast. Somebody going to be mad here, okay? We got painting the roses. What the fuck we just say last night? Painting the roses red, okay? Covering up. What the hell did I say? Errors. Yeah, so I feel like this is what some people are doing here. Some people are trying to cover up things that they've done with their hands, like in the book of Enoch, especially these women. So that's what I'm saying. Whatever this is these feminine energy. But what can I do? You know, and that's what I'm saying. Is this another masculine? Like today when I've been just kind of like keeping my head down, is this another, like, but I feel like Source told me there is no more. You know, I'm like, you know, I be listening to, you know, because it's like almost like they come to me when they need me to get them out of one of these webs. Okay. And I think Source is just not allowing me to hear them anymore. They probably look at me like, you bitch, you like, you know, but no, it's not my, you know, I don't have the control of it no more. And I think the last straw was something to do with this chocolate energy. Okay. It may be this Pisces energy, because I think the last thing is maybe this masculine didn't know about what this chocolate drop feminine energy, probably a Pisces, okay, was doing. Okay. This is people that were sitting there trying to make it seem like maybe the Empress or other women, queens or whatever, were saying certain things about some of these women and what they might be doing, okay? With private information, okay? Nobody wanted to listen here. So we have steam, okay? Maybe somebody needs to let off some steam. Maybe that's me. And we have slap. Maybe somebody need to slap the hell out of somebody, or that's what's going to happen within the next couple of days or something if a motherfucker want to act stupid. Like, that's probably what's about to happen. Oh, why am I so frustrated? Okay. And I don't know. Maybe it's just today I feel like I withdrew my energy, especially from some of these female energies, and I'm feeling a little bit better, but I feel like I'm feeling a little bit more explosive too. And I feel like this is exactly what somebody wants too, but I feel like I really don't give a damn like I do any other time too, though. So, next All right. So somebody's saying, for I owe a great debt to you and to everyone else, both to civilized people and uncivilized alike. Yes, to the educated and uneducated alike. So I don't know. Maybe this is some kind of charity here. Okay. Maybe this is something about God's plan here. Okay. This may be somebody, because it's saying, oh, dear brothers. Okay. I want you to know, dear brothers, that I planned to come many times before, but was prevented so I could work among you and see good results. Just as I have among the other Gentile churches. Okay. So again, this is kind of like Yeshua energy or whatever that was coming to the lost sheep. Okay. And somebody owed somebody something here. Okay. But I wonder, we was trying to find out if somebody's supposed to be paying somebody's taxes. But I'm wondering if somebody owed them. You see what I'm saying? I don't like, just reading that right there is letting me know, like, because I was thinking Rome, you know, like we did those videos on ancient Rome and some of those buildings, okay, and the Etruscans and stuff like that, and then compared it to buildings in Washington, D.C. So I'm wondering if this has something to do with, like I said, actually probably them owing you some fucking money, okay, at this point in time. All right, as to what's going on here. All right. Again, this time we come to get our checks. Maybe that's what King was talking about. All right. I'm guessing we just need to know, you know, something, or somebody wants to know, you know, something about something, how to get it to you. But it's just like, what you want me to do? Go on the airwaves? Okay. I motherfucking know what my address is when they've been stalking me, when they've been listening to conversations in my home. You see what I'm saying? That's what I look at it like. All right. So again, we have 1 and 29. Their lives became full of every kind of wickedness and sin, of greed and hate, envy and murder, fighting, lying, bitterness and gossip. They were backbiters, haters of God, insolent, proud, braggarts. These are people that are spying on you and actually taking your personal info. I'm telling you, I went in, it's like paparazzi energy. I went into no, I called to ask my daughter for something, right? And then I feel like I went into the store. I had a couple issues in the store or whatever, right? And 10 minutes, I'm telling y'all, not 10 minutes, okay? Because I had to go get some stuff for what I'm doing. No later than 10 minutes after I went there, bitch is already online talking about whatever incident happened in the store. Trying to just, but being funny, right? Trying to be funny about some shit, right? And that's the thing that irritates me, okay? Because again, this is the problem. There was never no fucking problems until you bitter bitches from the Build a Bitch workshop made your way into my lifestyle or my livelihood, right? Even when it was the masculine, shit was on point. Everything was cool, all right? Even with some of the feminine energies, ancestors, guides, whatever, okay? Angelic energy, whatever I'm dealing with, all right? The real problem occurred with these other, and that's why I was saying about the whole page energy. The reason why, again, somebody wanted to all fall down for me, but it's going to keep all falling down for them because they don't realize with this Asterisk energy. And if you even think about it, the three-headed dragon here, Asmodeus, if you think about it, if this woman, and that's what I'm saying, they're trying to make somebody into a demon that may be something else, okay? Because if I think about it, she had possibly 3 husbands. All right. And so again, they may have turned, you know, and Asmodeus, I think, was the demon that kept Solomon away from, or kept breaking up relationships or something when it came to Solomon, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. So I don't know. I don't know why that just made reference. I mean, because it do seem like it's dealing with this star energy. We got the sun out here twice. So it's just making me think that we're dealing with that star energy. And again, the backbiter energy could be calling or turning these people into demonic energies. And me bringing out these cards would have somebody like the Vatican or something like that. I mean, and we already know, you know, what issues might go on behind the scenes there, okay? That may be like, oh my goodness, look at what they're dealing with. But again, King James allegedly, supposedly, wrote the book of demonology. I believe it was before the Bible. Maybe it was for a reason. But the church will have you put that book down or say something, but it might have been something in there that we did need to know, because maybe around this time right now when we're dealing with all this stuff that's been prophesied about, we would know how to handle it instead of running away from it. It's like the fear of knowing something. It's almost like I used to have the fear of success. You see what I'm saying? A very long time ago. Okay, I'm over it now. But I used to feel like, what is wrong? I think you have a fear of success. When you feel that feeling that you're actually going somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You're actually doing something. Okay? And I feel like that was like the biggest hurdle to get over, because somebody knew that I had that previously. So they figured if they can get me to a point where I doubt myself or I give up or something like this at this point, you see? That's how these people work. I'm telling you. That I'll give up on myself as to knowing who I am here on this plane here. Okay. I don't know why Pinocchio has been on my mind today. Because remember, I was thinking about that. Okay. Jiminy Cricket was his, you know, and now I look at this as one of my guides. Okay. But I just remember when he went and he ended up in that brothel. Yeah. And having to go through that hard time and picking up those bad habits and stuff like that or whatever. And then found out about like the trafficking or organ, you know, whatever the hell, you know, and he turn into a donkey, right? And then somebody smack somebody in that movie, because we got donkey and smack here, okay? I'm trying to figure out, it wasn't a friend of his, that really big bad Billy, I don't know, I was thinking like Billy Goat Gruff or something like this, that led him into this, okay? And I feel like there's this energy of an angelic, or like maybe it's a fallen angel, but like I don't know, energy. Okay, I told y'all. So again, I'm hearing beautiful creatures. Okay, because this has to do with balancing out the light and the dark and identifying the light and the dark and seeing how to operate within or amongst them. You can't, everybody is not like, it's all like Little Red Riding Hood energy. Everybody is not, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the better to eat you, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so, okay. But see, I don't know. I'm that type of weirdo where that type of energy comes towards me and then they say, oh, hell no, I'm getting up out of here, because I'm very inquisitive. Like, I need to know. I need to know certain things, okay? Let's see. Because again, I feel like sometimes these people that are vilified are not, I don't know. I feel like it's the society's way of exiling them and removing them and stripping them of their power here. Yeah. So we got the Two of Cups here. So like I said, this could have been something somebody did to remove this person or remove somebody from my energy here. Okay. By making me afraid of that person. Okay. Because again, it's like when it comes to twin mates or twin soulmates and flames and stuff like that, it's like this energy had to fight against something. So it's almost like even the spell work and just it being too hard, you know? Motherfucker just get, yeah, okay, we got the Nine of Wands here. Yeah, which is giving me like a protector energy. And it's also giving me a Fire King energy. So I feel like everybody want me to stay away from the Fire King, but I don't know. I think me and the Fire King already have had like previous children and things like that in a certain you know, time frame and space somewhere. I don't know. It's something, like I said, this blinded woman here, I feel like it has something to do with these kings and these emperors of the earth. But what somebody tried to do this time is when the kings and the emperors got what they needed, they want to downgrade her as the empress or that Godhead energy, that cornerstone that the builders rejected, okay? And give her to the streets. Hell. And take a pigeon with him into his new life that was built or he built for him and that feminine energy. And I'm just thinking, what would somebody do that for? Why would somebody spend so much time preparing something and it can't be nothing but spell work? It can't be nothing but fucking spell work. Now, since I know about spell work, it can't be nothing but it. I was thinking, you know, religion, family. No. It's something else here. Okay. It could also be money. Okay. I'm sorry. It could be money. Men, it could be money. It could be money. It could be more money. Okay. It could be more money. But she also can identify the problem and rebuke that shit. Right. And then end all that shit. Right. Okay. Because she ain't going. Because she knows her worth. It's like, could you even just had asked me nicely? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck, you know, like, okay. Try to misunderstand or were confused fools. And we do have the fool card out here. Okay, so so it's almost like these people strummed up all these problems right here. Okay, but they want you to be the one to go out and feed you to the wolves. You know what I'm saying? In order to clean the shit up. Okay. Could you imagine? Haters of God. These are motherfuckers that get a gift of God on their team and try to feed God to the wolves. Not knowing that God was raised by the wolves. With that nature energy there, being there. It says insolent. And they being proud about it too. Like, yeah, I did it. Talking about it, writing about it, singing about it, dreaming about it, knowing about it, being about it. Like, are you serious? Okay. And by the time I catch up to it, right? Because these people will be 2 steps ahead because they've been already tapping into my crown or my corona, right? Or my Akashic, right? Okay. I feel like this is somebody that likes to sit here and just know that this is something that they blinded me from. And so I have to work extra hard to get this shit here. Okay. And they like to come by and see it. It says, well, you may be saying what terrible people you have been talking about. But wait a minute. You are just as bad. Now let's see. When you say they are wicked and should be punished, you are talking about yourselves. See, now this is the mediator. See, this is the mediator energy before we even go ahead and get wrapped up into it, because I'm already feeling the energy of suspended in air. We're talking about that woman that's in the world card, talking between those that are above and those are below. Okay? And she is the energy that's suspended in air now, okay? Or a high priestess energy or whatever, okay? Even if we talk about the Isis energy, okay, with Seth, okay? See, because these females are waiting to see what part they can play in this thing here. And this is the truth here, okay? Like Ruth, all right? We got Sneaky Pete in reverse here. And then we have justice, okay? And then we have the fool in reverse. And we're talking about fools, those acting like fools, right? Okay, so, yeah, we got the Empress, okay? I'm trying to find the world card. We don't have somebody. Okay, this is my 5 of Swords, not so fast, but they're in reverse. We got the War in Heaven in reverse. So some people have already been left here, okay? The devil energy here, okay? So we have this feminine energy now in power. This feminine energy may have sent my angels and my guides and my, companions, lovers, whatever, away, okay? And want to be in control of like the militia or the military, okay? Rather that's mentally, okay, this could be somebody altering the minds of someone, again, with spell work or something else with big tech, okay? Or something of that nature in this day and age, okay? But again, this is this energy here, this goddess right here in the middle here, okay? We could even look at this as set in Horus, okay? In Isis, if you want to, okay? And then this ribbon right here, this purple rain thing, is them sculpting the body of this woman to make somebody that looked like her, again, to fool the community of people or the animals, because these would be considered the animals. Now you got your royal family lines, and you got the cattle or the slaves, right? Now we talking about somebody sent a slave, right? Okay. So this is the Christ energy here. This could be Yeshua, and this could be Muhammad. Okay. One is dirty and one is clean. Then we got man in the Anunnaki energy here, okay? And we got the reptilian energy sheltering her or protecting her. So it seemed like it's all these people. And then on the regular cards, all these little green things around his wreath look like eyes to me, okay? So it's all eyes on me kind of energy there. And again, this energy can probe, even though they're probing her, watching her, stalking her, okay? They looking at you long stares, okay? Standing out, somebody belong there, okay? This is a case of stolen identity, okay? I noticed they said something about Tiffany went to the border. Now, they showed a man on the news, but I'm thinking like, come on now. Now, I already see the altered Tiffany energy in the Hidden Gems energy, okay? And then, you know, I see the other Tiffany energy in the family in a red dress. I mean, it's a case of stolen identity. I mean, like, we could just really end everything already, really, okay? Something Tiffany embezzled. But see, that's what I'm saying. She would not be prepared. And that's what I was just talking about the other day. Like, you motherfucker want to look at my Akashic so bad. Well, you know, and they talking about who ain't down to ride and who don't do this and that. But this is the same cousin that sit there and watch 4 bitches jump on me in front of my school in 5th grade and didn't even jump in. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, who's who around this motherfucker is what I want to know. And people want me to get on here and talk about something else other than what I'm going through. Okay, so again, it's almost like one of my guides is telling me in the energy of like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's cool to talk about like what you've been through or whatever like that. But, you know, was it that really to get me to talk about myself a lot, right? Because it's almost like the crab on Moana, and everybody's waiting for them to talk about something else, but I don't want to talk about myself. I don't like telling y'all about shit that's going on in my life. I don't like telling you about none of my business or nothing that, but I want people to be aware of what the fuck is going on. So this is why I do it. If I didn't think that that was the case, that it would save someone or help someone else adjust to this new way of seeing things or something like that, I would not be on here doing it. You guys already know, you've been on my channel for all this time, the ones that have been walking with me, okay, for the past 10, 12 years, to know that I didn't never really put no private stuff up. Once my channel came, my platform, especially on Facebook and stuff like that, became about my information, you didn't even really see nothing personal about me on there no more. So anybody that think that I like to talk about myself, you're a lie. This is, and that's why I said, why I feel like this is mass manipulation here. Somebody trying to manipulate the situation to make it seem like somebody don't care about the people, but I am the motherfucking people. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, once you see yourself as the people in the same, and you go and you stand in front of what could be a fucking I'm about to say a cannon for these people, you the people. I don't have to sit here in your face and rub elbows, because you know how I know how that shit end? Ask Malcolm, ask Martin, ask all the motherfuckers that came before us. Because we are the ones that we've been waiting for, but we're going to handle shit a little bit differently. You damn right. It ain't like I'm scared of my people. It ain't like this and that, you know, but it's almost like the same thing. Like, don't invite me, like how I said, when it came to family functions, people like, why you ain't gonna go? Oh, you gonna be like that? Da, da, da. No, nobody invited me when, it'd be like when my mom come visit. Nobody invited me when my mom wasn't here. So why is somebody inviting me now? And then if, you know, you're not gonna invite me then, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, I feel funny. that's just the type of person I am, and I don't sit there and play funny and shit with nobody, because you know what? That's what end up family, friends, whatever it be, your ass in a ditch. Okay? Period. All right? Messing around with people that clearly show that they don't mind not having you around, or they don't want to mess with you. We got the Emperor here, okay? So again, maybe this, like I said, this energy of keeping me away from these masculines or whatever has been protection from something more divine and higher up, because there are beings here right now, okay? I'm not concerned one bit. I don't know why, but I just feel like not today, not this time. Like they can't have this one. And I feel like, and that's what I'm saying. The Christ energy was coming to be forever, and not ever, forever. And I think that that's just what the fuck it is. Like, I don't know. It's not even gloating or nothing like that, because, I'm hearing somebody saying, who will want to live forever? Or I don't want to live forever. It's almost like if somebody is being like a model for something, people should be able to understand something, but we're so always worried about what some kind of material or some kind of something outside of ourselves to gain, when it's already like within. So like words of encouragement can go a long way. Unchaining the mind can take a motherfucker a long way. Okay? What they say, giving somebody the fish or whatever. It's like that kind of excuse me, analogy. Instead of teaching them how to fish, okay? You teach them how to fish and they can have the feats. Fish for a lifetime, right? But if you just give it to them, yeah. So I don't know. But anyways, I better finish doing what I was doing here. All right, so again, we have here, I'm going to read this little portion right here, and then I'm going to come back in a little while and do Psalms. But it says, you are just now I'm pretty sure, again, they have other people from the Build a Being workshop that they're teaching them how to kind of do this type of work, and they're reading out these things and writing it out in the script or doing it in there, whatever. But again, I like to it's not like I need the words. I just like for you to see where I'm actually getting it from. Like, I want you to know that this is where this is coming from. Like, because again, everybody can be acting like they Houdini, and we don't give credit where credit is due to the biblical text. So then people can get you to forget about the Bible and just think like we just all came up with this out of our dome one day. And I think some people are getting direct messages, but the fact that they're able to elaborate on these things in this manner is because of their connection to the Capitol Dome and to this text. Okay? It's like somebody like the Newton's theory or something. Somebody's trying to forget about the fact of mentioning somebody's theory on how we broke the code to certain shit, because this person don't have no scholars or no scholarly something or any master's degrees or anything to tack up to the name. They don't want it to be like, oh yeah, this is something that came from somebody that just never even went to college. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's kind of like somebody giving you your flowers after you dead, okay? But they're going to have somebody else's name attached to it, like another bitch from the indigenous community, okay? Or maybe another female from the, you know what I'm saying, that's really good with the biblical text, with, maybe having something to do with roots, royal roots, or roots that are royal or something, okay? So, let's see. All right? And these are, like I said, those tattletale energies that was trying to hate in the beginning. All right, I don't know why I'm seeing in the South Texas or something like this, okay? Farming energy, okay? Yeah. So again, when you say they are wicked and should be punished, you are talking about yourselves, for you do these very same things. So this is me talking to the as above and so below. But then nobody come to ask or say nothing or acknowledge nothing until it's too late. Nobody cared when it was happening to me or when it was happening to all these people. Now that it's happening to them and their families, or now that these people are encroaching on their property, now they want to have something to say. And do you see what I'm saying? I mean, but I guess this is the way that source just teach all of us a lesson about every damn thing all the time. Okay? Yeah, they try to leave somebody out in the cold. Okay? And that's what happened. Right? Oh, yeah, even with heartbreak here. Okay? It's sad. But I feel like this is all in all for us to look at ourselves and what parts we actually really do play in our own downfall as humanity. Because there's a mixture of people here that are ruling things and nothing ever still changed. And it should give us a some type of different type of dynamic on how we choose our leaders and people and things like this too. I mean, it's to teach you a lesson. Not me, but I'm just saying the word, source, whatever. I had to learn the lesson too. It's like I should be the one embarrassed. I had to learn the lesson and it being exploited or exposed to the world. You see what I'm saying? Along with the others, right? That feel like they can't even show their face in society no more because of what has been shared about them or spewed out about them or leaked about their information. And a motherfucker like me, you know, that would have probably been about to jump off of a bridge or something. Yeah, and I shouldn't even say nothing like that out loud if the same thing would have happened like 10 years ago. And now I'm just like, okay, what? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck you want to look at? Matter of fact, it paid me. You see what I'm saying? And that's the energy. It keep coming up and somebody keep trying to make me feel bad about that. But that's what I'm saying. If we can prove that people are slandering our names, that they are exposing our bare selves, okay, in the public, and these particular things are happening here, okay, unless God is coming to wipe all that shit away, all right, somebody need to be held accountable, because I still feel like some people have access to this information or this tech that they're using to spy on people, and that's a dangerous thing to do. And it's almost like a degrading of like, okay, you didn't try to embarrass me. You didn't try to do this and that. And I'm going to still be the motherfucker I am. Okay. So we got the hermit here. Okay. So you ain't did nothing but made yourself look like a fool. And it says, and we know that God in justice will punish anyone who does such things as these. Do you think that God will judge and condemn others by doing them and overlook you when you do them too? Don't you realize how patient he has been with you, or don't you care? Can't you see that he or she has been waiting all this time without punishing you? No, but this seemed like, you know what this seemed like to me? This seemed like these principalities and rulers. This sound like these townspeople. This sound like these jealous men that didn't get a chance. The ones that had to sneak behind the back door and try to get in your head, you know, and come into your dreams. The females that tried to send them there. The people that stole your money, you know what I'm saying, that's waiting for you to do something to slip up so that they can get away with murder or get away with what they've done to you, okay? That's what this sounds like to me. So again, and so when the hammer do come down in the justice system, they want to blame it on God then. But at the end of the day, I don't know. Because I feel like these groups are trying to look at that person that's in midair or that sun energy now. Because this sun came out twice and we only pulled 5 cards, okay? So this makes me think that somebody's trying to challenge the sun. They're arguing amongst each other, going to the sun to ask, and the sun is talking back to both of them, and then they're pointing the finger back at the sun, okay? To both groups separately, saying y'all do the same shit. You see what I'm saying? Don't you realize how patient he or she is being with you? Okay, and that's my energy too, being patient with people, okay? And I feel like today, I'm saying the steam, let off some steam, something like this, okay? It says, or don't you care? It's almost making me think about too when they told Moses to go back up there, and he was like, no, God already, man, y'all about to get us all in trouble if I had to go back up there and ask something again. All right? It says, can't you see that he or she has been waiting all this time without punishing you, to give you time to turn from your sin? Okay, now this may sound like a masculine energy here too, okay? And again, I feel like, I don't know why I have this thought about encounters, but I feel like this is not even a God that is paying attention to what's going on with his cattle or chattel or his, empress or kingdom, okay? Maybe too busy doing other things here to know that everything, and that's what I'm saying, that everything has been run really tight in the empire here, okay? And people have been running back, this is what this energy just giving me in real time. People been running back telling somebody lies. And then somebody said they got to come see for themselves, okay? Somebody said, I got to come see for myself. All right. And I don't know. And if they came around here, they just gonna see that, you know, what? To turn from your sin. His kindness is meant to lead you to repentance, okay? Or hers, okay? But no, you won't listen. And so you are saving up terrible punishment for yourselves because of your stubbornness in refusing to turn from your sins. For there is going to come a day of wrath when God will be the just. Okay, so again, I'm guessing this is when God is going to step his foot up in the door, like I said, okay, and do something maybe, okay, or her. It says when God will be the just judge of all the world. So again, this is also a process, I feel, of someone becoming a judge of the world. A lot of these things are being done by the universe, by the people in the kingdom, by whatever, to judge, okay? And I feel like, again, this might have something to do with Miss Jackson. I'm hearing, sorry, Miss Jackson, okay? Because it's almost like nature's way of preparing a tribe man or a shaman or somebody for what they're going to go into the earthly heavenly kingdom to do. All right. But also the onlookers are having some kind of maybe they think they're having a final say, but maybe not. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So refusing to turn from your sin. Okay. And I don't know why I'm hearing somebody saying something about somebody smoking, but in all actuality, somebody else that smokes is, you know what I'm saying? It's like, let's say, for instance, somebody is trying to say, well, I didn't date you anymore because you did this or whatever. But come to find out that the person that they're dating, like 6 weeks after you, like that person smoked too. Whether this is marijuana or a cigarette, you know what I'm saying? It's something like this. Something like this that somebody is trying to call a sin to someone. They can't find nothing else. So they say, oh, that's an addiction, or that's one thing. And so it's just that one thing that you may do, right? That one thing that might be, again, spiritual or tribal to you. Okay. And so again, but you find out the person that they chose instead of you smoke, and if not even that, the same damn brand that you do. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing, that kind of vibe. And not only do they smoke that, they smoke other shit too. You see what I'm saying? So it's basically, I couldn't play your ass, and so I went here. Okay? Or basically, I was under spell work, and that's why I'm here. So you were right about this bitch being a witch, and I'm scared, and I don't know what to do and how to get away with it. Okay? So we have 8 of Wands here, and I feel like, again, this is the energy of, again, this is that fast action or movement, but this is just that energy of that Aurora energy, or that Sagittarius energy, or that I don't fucking miss energy. All right? With the red hair. So somebody's on fire. All right. She got the 8 wands, the bow and arrow in her bag here. Okay. This archer energy. Okay. Wow. So, and then there's also too, like, how you gonna pick somebody that's trying to be in the likeness of me over me? You know, that is the strangest part of this. That is the strangest part of this. Why, again, are you not just picking the Empress? Why are you not just putting in the work with the Empress? Why you not just helping? And that's what I'm saying. I said these masculines, especially these King Solomon energies, or these masculines that have all these wives, they're gonna fuck around and go broke trying to please all these women. It's always gonna be one thing about one of these women or these women that this masculine is going to end up giving his last something. This is like somebody overplaying. This is somebody that's being warned about the Empress being a player and a gold digger, but they're surrounded by 200 and something gold diggers with black cards. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what? And like the whole time you haven't, this person hasn't, they go to the Empress for this energy, right? And the whole time she looking to God, or she looking up at the ancestors. Look at this. Another energy with Black Hawk energy here. Okay. And he know why he go to her. And then sit there and worship these other gods, little g gods, because they not the Empress. Yeah, ye are maybe gods, but they ain't the motherfucking empress. So we got this Four of Wands energy, but it is in reverse. Okay, I'm feeling like this is my embarking on something here, new or old or whatever. Okay, somebody's putting the shit down and saying, damn, okay, I can't deny it no more. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go ahead and walk through this thing here. You know, and I don't know why I'm feeling like this has to do with some type of retirement or something like this. But it's just like, you know, all this stress and drama and everything, you know, how you gonna want to expect to take somebody into that kind of energy? It's like almost like I gotta be single for a while. They can't control me. So it's like somebody, what's a life with no fun? But at the same time, no, I was cool with no fun. I was cool. And see, this is why I feel like it's a sneaky sibling, some kind of energy, ex, somebody, something here. And they're trying to use mind games or trickery or fake images or something to make it seem like the Empress is on something that she ain't been on for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Since we're talking about Paul here too, it's like somebody trying to, you know what I'm saying, defile the energy or something of a feminine, okay, energy to turn the king away. But it might be because this person want the king for themselves or the emperor for themselves, or it might be because they want the empress for themselves. Like, I don't know. But I feel like everybody cheated me out of a lot of my motherfucking time, my happiness, fun things. You know, people was going partying, doing things and low key behind closed doors and everything, having these big, you know, whatever. And I was just left out of everything. Like, I know I get a chance to go and do what the fuck I want to do for a minute here. Like, what are we talking about? But I feel like somebody was like putting me on hold, like at Kmart or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Till they come back with the blue light special. Okay, this is kind of like bluish purple right here. Okay. And but then running around acting like it really ain't that important and they really don't want nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you want to secretly go off into the sunset. You know, that's a little bit concerning to me then. I don't know. Okay, why everything got to be a secret and then all of a sudden I'm just gone. You know, like, nah. Something's not right about that to me. Yeah. And so again, the fortune fairy. So again, this may be somebody sneaking around in the background or on the sidelines. I think this is the most beautiful illustrations on these cards. I love these cards. Okay. I just love these damn cards. And this is my favorite one, actually. Okay. The fortune fairy. Okay. But it makes me think about the sun card for some reason. Okay. And she's just like, you know, it's like the universe is like, all right, go ahead, blow out the thing and make a wish. All right. I feel like that's what this is. We got the Two of Pentacles here, which is making me think about somebody still balancing something out here, or even weighing some options here, or even trying to see who's the best fit here. And it's so funny because you got these people that are trying to judge you at the worst time in your life against females that's living fabulously and flawlessly. Like I said, probably, you know, they probably work hard and everything, but they probably have some assistance or some other more 3D connection with the masculine, okay, that helps them, you know what I'm saying, elevate and stay on some kind of, while they look at the Empress in the cage, you know what I'm saying, she don't have no access to this masculine energy or, you know, nothing of that nature here. Okay, maybe a sense of his energy sometimes, okay? All right? She's not getting the same type of treatment as these bitches from the workshop. I mean, it just is what it is. Okay. So not only that, she has all this work on her shoulder and everything. So that's why I'm saying they end up showing her at the worst time. A lot of things, like, I feel like a lot of times when this happened, these women were already in situations. And since we don't really look at what marriage and sexual immoralities and adultery really means, we automatically say, look, that's a whore, or this is, you know, they did those stupid things where women couldn't be in the same room with men, you know, back in the day and stuff like that, because they didn't know what they was really talking about. Okay. They didn't know that it wasn't talking about that, you know, but then you look at all of the horrible things that was going on in royal courts and stuff like that, all the sneaky backstab and all that kind of shit, because they were looking at the sexual immorality in the wrong light. I don't think it was ever about that act. Even though I'm celibate, I'm just saying, I don't think that it was ever about that act. I think it was about the doings of people going amongst other nations and other tribes and other people and sharing their wands and their cups and then giving up information. That's spy or plant energy, okay? Because even when you talk about pillow talk, you mentioned one thing about something, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what it is about men or women, or I don't know what it is, but I'm telling you right now, Nah, I couldn't even see it. Okay, I couldn't even see me even thinking, you know. And see, that's my brain might just work differently. Okay, like that's like a friend of yours talking about your other friend. Okay, or you know, somebody having some type of affair or something like that, and then the person starts talking negative about your husband. Like, no, motherfucker, you bet. Like, you know, I don't know. It's just something about like a sense of something shit around this motherfucker for me. Okay. Like, nah, that's the buck stops here. What the fuck you talking about? Like, or somebody talking about your children or something. I don't know. It's just something. I don't know. Or just like even having a person come in and be able to, I guess, because it was something I would say a long time ago. I'll never, you know, leave you for another man. But like in this instance, for me, this not like emails. This not like text messages. This is like a spiritual, you like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't, but if God, you know what I'm saying, my relationship with source and the ancestors, if they ask me to do something, you know what I'm saying, then I'm going to have to reevaluate my whole entire life, because that's who the fuck was there for me when nobody else was. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully I'm like, oh, God will, you know, please come on now, just give me what I want. You know what I'm saying? You know who it is, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Okay, just that's what I would like. Okay, but that don't mean that that's going to happen. But I'm just saying, you know, I think people have made certain decisions which might have, you know, changed things. But, you know, but for me, just going out there, you know what I'm saying? No, like, no. But like I said, I feel like the sexual immorality was more about outside connections with different groups and people in corporations and stuff. Okay. I just feel like that's just what it seems like to me. Okay. So I don't know. This was not that good of a. I mean, I'm okay with it or whatever. But I think it's just because I'm anxious because I have stuff to do. But anyways, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I hope that we can go into Psalms, because I did want to do something in Psalms, but I did still want to do Romans 12, man. It's just, I'm just not, you know what I'm saying? And I probably shouldn't even have came on tonight, okay? But I feel like I did get something from this. I got something from it tonight, okay? And I do think that there's going to be death to a certain situation here, okay? I do. I think somebody's trying to hurry up and close up a door or a chapter or something here. Yeah, and maybe it's this Queen of Wands energy, because we got the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Seven of Swords. Okay, yeah, because I think the Seven of Swords is like maybe moving on to calmer waters, if I'm not mistaken. And what else do we have? The Queen of Chalices or Cups. Okay, excuse me. Yeah, I feel like this is this. Somebody's moving on to whatever waters. Okay, and then we got this Queen of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Because I think that these two females right here are working against this energy that will be on that Seven of Cups. Now, either the Seven Cups is the one female that's trapped. No, that's the 8. So yeah, the 7 is the one from moving into calmer waters. Because these are three energies though here. I don't know why I'm getting like Aquarius, Libra, Capricorn. Yeah, in the star card. Because yeah, I feel like this also, yeah, so this is also maybe like the King of Cups energy here, okay? Because I feel like somebody, like if you were a star, okay? So I feel like somebody else has been playing the star. Okay, you find it in your fine cousin. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, somebody else is playing the star here. So again, this star, the Wands and Cups is in reverse. And then this Seven of Swords here, somebody moving to calmer waters. But usually that's a woman and a child being rolled. Okay, so again, there we go back into that roll, Romans roll away to calmer waters. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. This is something about like nations being spread or something like this here. But I feel like they're trying to hurry up and do this because they're hiding something. And I don't know. That's where this energy comes in here. And that hermit energy. Okay, that feminine hermit. Yeah, that feminine hermit energy. And I feel like it's the Two of Pentacles that made it this way. Where maybe a masculine is hurt or something like that, or not with us anymore. I don't know. This, maybe I'll have a real full dream tonight. And then we got this Ten of Wands here, okay, which is usually a burdensome energy. But we got this Fire King energy, but the Fire King is in reverse. And I feel like somebody is trying to plan something here. Okay, they're trying to sabotage a pregnancy. Man, somebody is doing something to keep a woman from bearing a child of a real king or emperor, even giving her doubts or thoughts as to somebody else has been up into her gates. Okay, but at the same time, that I feel like somebody is projecting energy, because that's what the fuck they were doing. But they think that they're going to be able to manipulate a situation. This is a Fire King energy here. This is a boy that, I don't know. Somebody is trying to change the dynamic of his birth here. Yeah, this Two of Swords, so somebody can't know which way to go here. And possibly, yeah. So the Black Madonna energy, but the Black Madonna is the bones that's supposed to be at the bottom of the Vatican. So it's just like I said, somebody trying to like send somebody somewhere to be taken care of. It's almost like on A Handmaid's Tale, when that mean lady at the place or whatever was saying, find her, she's been evading your soldiers for such and such amount of weeks, right? Because they were going to take her back up to, I don't know if she had went to Canada, or she was trying to flee to Canada. All right, but they were trying to take her to in front of some council or something like this. June, okay? With the four, oh, okay. It's so funny because, like I told y'all, all my babies was born in June, okay? September. There's something about this womb, or a womb. Dark Skies, or whatever that movie was, there was these autistic children, right? That those Anasazi, I think, entities were after. Some people are watching. They don't want you to talk much, but that scares me, because what is it that you don't want me to say? Because if you know it and you sneaking and you spying on me and you're not helping me out in no kind of way or whatever, right? Well, some of these people, because some are, okay? It's like the tarot community could be like those women that got all the bread rolls together to save those whole bunch of children, right? But see, this whole shit about to be crashing down anyway. It's almost like somebody saying I could have saved more if they knew. And I think I was the if they knew. I was trying to let motherfuckers know. Man, that's kind of deep now that I'm thinking about that, though. That's kind of deep now that I'm thinking about that. That's kind of deep. Because I've been romanticizing it with Disney movies and shit like that. But there's a sinister, dark something to this energy here. And it got to do with that sneaky Pete, Moorish, fools rush in. I don't know, kind of energy or something. But I feel like somebody's been hiding you. It's like somebody saying someone's been hiding you, but and making it seem like this person is not looking anymore, or if they're dead or something. I don't know. Do you steal? Okay. Pray to idols and then make money your God instead. And wait, and then make money your God instead. Oh. Yes, you teach others, then why don't you teach yourselves? You tell others not to steal. Do you steal? Okay, we got 22. You say it is wrong to commit adultery. Do you do it? And again, we already did a video definition on adultery several times on this channel. It's one of the favorite things. I guess one day I knew I was going to have to know it or use it to tell people to shut the fuck up. So again, you can go back and do it on your own in etymology, or you can look at what it means here. All right. And again, if we're going to look at this in some kind of way, like I said, source wouldn't have pulled me out of my lifestyle any kind of way. 2 years ago, thrust me back and forth, sit me in some type of position, all right? And then only to come back and say, you know what? I changed my mind. I looked way back in your past. And, now I see that, like, no. But first of all, I know what adultery means, all right? And that's just what it is at the end of the day. And I know I'm a healer. And I feel like it's the same thing. It's got to be the same story with this divine masculine. It's like, I got niggas and you got bitches. It's like that kind of energy. But it's not, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that was like maybe mentioning something at some point in time. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's making mention of something like it makes us perfect for each other or something. But at the same time, it's the savior energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing King of Wands, Queen of Cups kind of energy or whatever. It was like the kickoff. That's what dispersed whatever the fuck this is right now to even be able to help heal people. You see, the ancients would have known this, but today, since the church then, taught you something else and indoctrinated you with something else you don't see. Why our ancestors didn't get sick and why these things like this. And then that's what I'm saying about swapping spit or something like that. Okay. I don't know. It sounds nasty, but like, you know what I'm saying? You have to wonder what was going on where we didn't have to worry about those kind of diseases at that point in time until people like Fauci start messing around in laboratories and shit. Anyways, we'll stop there. Bye. Take care. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe if you like. Take care.